As a way to reconcile the lies clearly proven to me in the recent Fifth Estate program investigating Buffy St. Marie's claims to Indigenous ancestry, I plan to do the math on her awards. I hope that putting that money against how much she gained versus her philanthropic endeavors might soften my anger. The list of awards for her music and service are long and almost entirely in Indigenous categories. With many awards comes not only the accolades that propel a creative career, but money. On Buffy's own website, or should we call her Beverly now? I don't know. Under her page on philanthropy, the first sentence reads, Buffy St. Marie virtually invented the role of Native American international activist pop star. Kind of a mouthful there, hey? Seems she's giving Grey Owl a run for his money on the Pretendian front, I think. I have been a fan more of her activism than her music. Yes, she's written some great songs, don't get me wrong. But her music stood out early in her career because she positioned herself as the little Indian girl, her words from the 1960s. And she's bullied her own family into staying quiet. She also may have started the Nihawan Foundation, where her site says that she's operated and invested her own singing money since 1968. That's 55 years, and I have a hard time believing that she fully funded that for that long. I completely get how a person can fall in love with Indigenous culture. When I sought to understand my own roots, I felt a deep connection to Celtic folklore, art, and their history since their arrival in the British Isles. And although the Celtic tribes throughout Europe weren't known to be feared warriors, they were as vast as the Indigenous peoples of the Americas. Both developed rich spiritual and cultural traditions, connecting them to a collective past, present, and future focused on their love, respect, and place in the natural world. And the Celts were grand storytellers, just maybe not as grand as Beverly Santa Maria. It's one thing to fall in love with and feel a deep connection as she has. It's another to falsely claim it as your own and steal opportunities meant for others. I am one of many hurt and angry Canadians. I feel deeply for Indigenous peoples, especially those of the Piapot First Nations and the 60s scoop survivors. Turns out, doing the math will not help me sort out my feelings. Figuring out what to do with this painting might. I know the Piapot have accepted her, but for me, much of the shared Celtic symbolism and the Piapot flag right here seems inappropriate since Buffy wasn't actually born in Saskatchewan or to Piapot First Nations parents. So, I'm not sure what to do with this. Not entirely. So, I'm open to suggestions.